Alright, welcome back to day 5 of a scrap mechanic video a day, every day until the update. So this one is the start of the changing the Lua files. So we'll go ahead and open the folder. You'll have to search for the actual Steam games, which program files, down to Steam, Steam apps, common, and then now you have all your games. So go ahead and click scrap mechanic there. Probably open that up, and survival. It's going to be the survival folder. Got a car in the background there, that's fine. So this is basically all the game files, and there's a lot to explore here that it has, but the main ones that we are going to be focusing on for this portion is going to be in the scripts, in the games, and at the bottom here you have all these like survival. You can go to like player and change different things about them, change the health, how fast things tick down, recovery rate, food recovery rate, drowning rate, respawn time, all that fun stuff. So the main one we're going to be looking at is survival loot, at least for today. This is a quick one, easy one to change. So this is random loot. I'm not fully sure if that's the crates or where exactly this one comes from. I'll have to look more into what each of these are. But the one that, just for the sake of changing some stuff, just to kind of give a better understanding, we'll go with, oh yeah, there is a loot crate. Interesting. Like I said, I'll have to look more into this, and then tomorrow's video could actually be going over like a bunch of changes that I do want to make through this. But the one that will change, just for the sake of changing, when you kill a walk, right, loot walk, it normally gives you just a steak. Let's just go ahead so I don't have to constantly be farming milk and all that. We'll give a 1 chance, which should happen every time, assuming random loot. Well, if there's 2, then it's going to be 50-50. So you can go ahead and return 1, return random stack amount. Okay. Trying to read through here. So right now, if we have it as milk or steak, then it's going to possibly return either or. So that might not be exactly what we're looking for. Select 1. Loot. Yeah, again, this is where tomorrow I'll be a little bit more focused on what exactly I'm trying to change and how I want to change it. But so far, and mind you, this is being done in a code editor. Probably should have mentioned that. You can do this in Notepad, but I just like VS Code. It's a lot easier to read. So loot table dot walk loot, and then it's going to return one of these 2 at random rather than having a steak every time. It's going to be either steak or milk. You know what? Let's just return, say, 3 at a time. So when you kill a walk now, in my game, you're either going to get 3 milk or you're going to get 3 pieces of steak. It might help offset the fact that this will be now a 50-50 chance. Since it's a walk, we could actually probably do a 100% chance and 100. I'm not sure if both will then spawn. We'll find out when we get into the game. But that's essentially what you're doing, is you're giving it a percentage chance. So then we'll just change that one for now. That's when you kill a walk. Then tote bots, that's going to be 1. So right now they give you a circuit board. I don't necessarily want them to give component kits, but what I do want is scrap metals. So see if we can find out the name. You can always control F as well and then search scrap. Only 1 for there. Let's see if we can search out block. Nope. Survival items. Here we go. This is a nice list of all the items that are in the game. So then we can do the same thing. A Control F and start searching for scrap, wheel, roof, wood, metal, block. So scrap, metal, block right here. So this is what we are looking for. Then we'll go ahead and go back to the loot, open that to the side because we'll want both of these here. And see, where was that? Totebot green. And just go ahead and add this in. Another dictionary object, UUID is going to equal black scrap or block scrap metal. And then chance can be a 50% chance. And they do have this indentation, so we'll just kind of keep it to match here. So 50% chance that, or go 100% chance that you get a circuit board, just to keep with that theme, and then 50% chance that you will get scrap metal blocks, and then there's a quantity field I can add in is here. So we can go ahead and quantity is equal to, for a green tote bot, we'll say 3. So you have to kill a bunch of green tote bots if you want a bunch of scrap metal that way. But okay, now they're dropping scrap metal, a little bit easier to farm than just farming the arms. Now let's say we go with like the hay bot here right now. So they drop the component kit. We do want that up there. Don't necessarily want it to be that crazy of a chance, so we'll keep that relatively low. 40% chance we say for a circuit board. And again, I'm not fully sure if it's going to drop multiple if I do 100% chance. I think it would, and I'll have to do some testing, and again maybe next couple of videos kind of showcase what this stuff can actually do. But we'll go ahead and copy our little block scrap metal here, add in the next one. When you kill a hay bot, let's get a 100% chance that it will drop a total of, I mean, they're hay bots, so we'll say 5, and then you get 10 from scrapping their arm. So if you don't want to scrap the arms, you know, it's a decent way to start collecting these. And if it's too much, you can always dial it back. If it's too little, we can change it. And you know, with that you could always change, you know, add in any other ones that you wanted to add in here, but we'll just stick with those two. Let's go ahead and see if we can start the game then. Oh, you know what would also help is if I save this, because if you don't save it, then what's it going to load, right? So we'll go ahead and close the program. Start it one more time and see if we can at least get a tote bot or a cow to at least test out our couple changes here. Just kind of showcase that it does change some things, and then next video I can go into more detail on what exactly we're changing. Loading. So again, this can be done with the Notepad. This can be done with what I prefer, VS Code. Just makes it a little bit easier to read. But all you're doing is you're just changing around a couple numbers, a couple variables. Not too difficult. I think anyone could accomplish that. So if you like the game and you just want to add in some challenge or slight modding of your game, it's a pretty easy way to do so. Don't need that much in-depth knowledge on coding. So we're just gonna go through here, find some type of bot hopefully soon. And I'm not too sure if you have to save the file every load, but I'm pretty sure that's how that would work. So going. hoping to find something sooner to not make this too long of a video. There we go. So the cow should now have a chance to drop either steak or milk, but no matter what, it should be 3 at a time. So let's see if that changed for us. Moo, 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 moo. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, yeah. So we get our 1 steak, we get 2 milks. So it is returning 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our loot there just to verify what we did change. Should really just control F this, but here. So it is returning 3, so instead of the 1 steak that it was previously returning, it is now returning 3 items. And then of that, it is deciding which one to give here. 100% chance, when they're both 100, they could both be 1, and it's just going to basically be a 50-50. So we'll probably say we want a 50, or we'll say a 30% chance that it'll be steak, and then a 60% chance that it'd be milk. So we want, I like that, 1 steak for every 2 milk or so. That's pretty decent. We got some hay bots over here, so let's go ahead and get some extra scrap metal. Boom. Okay, so as you can see, we now can get scrap metal blocks in increments of 5. Don't have to be scrapping the arms the whole time. This one over here did not seem to give me loot, but so that is just proof that our little changes did in fact work, and I'll have to do some more testing and have like a better idea of what I want to change. But it was just a quick overview of changing the game files and kind of showcasing what those changes actually mean. And I was hoping to make the video a little bit more fluid, but like I said, simple number changes from a 1 to a 3. Now 3 items spawn. Alright, change the percent chance, so now we're going to get 1 steak for every 2 milk, or we should around there. Add in an entirely new item, and then now that can spawn with these robots as you get them. Alright, this one here, so sometimes when you hit a haybot, it's going to return 0, it'll return half a stack, so if you're supposed to get like 2 or 5, it might give you only half of it, or it might return 1. We can play around with these numbers, right? We can always return an item. Sometimes you hit 2, sometimes you hit 10 or whatever. So that is something to definitely be, I'm going to have to look into more, but just a quick overview of changing the game files. And there's a lot. You can add in any of these items into any of the loot tables. And so I'm going to go through that, try to write down some actual things I want to change, and then probably make the next video where I just go over what I changed. And if anyone does watch this and they actually want like a real in-depth on what everything is, I can make that happen. This is just just to get my day 5 video really. So hope you enjoy, and next video just kind of go over my changes. So have a good one.